Let's move on. Let's talk about our first stock in focus. That's Om Metals Infra. On Friday, the company made an announcement of signing a joint venture with Mahindra Lifespace. What the joint venture is all about, that's keeping the stock alive. We have the management, Vikas Kothari, joining us right now. Vikas, great having you with us. Can you talk in detail about the joint venture with Mahindra Lifespace? What all projects does it cover? What will be the developable area that you will be coming up with in alliance with Mahindra Lifespace?
We had this 10-acre land parcel in Kukatpalli in Hyderabad, which we bought a few years ago, and we, as our policy of real estate development in a joint venture, signed a joint venture agreement with Mahindra Lifespaces. And the idea here is that we own the land, and they will spend all the money on construction of the property. And at the end of the completion of construction, they'll give us area share of the completed property. So our share in this property will be about 20% of the total area that they are going to be constructing.
Relatively speaking, how much are you expecting to make from the monetization of this land?
Our share in the SPV that we created for this will be roughly around 75 to 80 crores, of which our share as Om Metals, the listed entity, will be about 30 to 35 crores in the next 2 years.
Okay, you've talked in past about monetizing other land parcels. Can you talk about those? How many land parcels do you have currently which you're looking to monetize in alliance with other parties?
So we have land parcels across Kota, Jaipur, Bombay, Delhi, NCR, Hyderabad, and Pondicherry. Among these, there are 3-4 land parcels which we are monetizing, which we've already started monetization of, which includes our huge land bank in Kota, where we've already started development and construction activity. We are also going to start monetization of our Jaipur, which is a very prime and land parcel right in the heart of the city of Jaipur, where revenues will start flowing in from FY14 onwards. And then, of course, Bombay, we are still looking for a joint development partner for our Bandra property. So starting FY14 onwards, we'll see monetization being seen in Jaipur, Kota. Kota, of course, we are already seeing in FY13 also, and Hyderabad and Bandra also.
So how much are we talking about here in terms of the total land which comes up for monetization, which is already getting monetized, and how much total return target are you have you set for yourself in terms of if you can give us an absolute number?
So in terms of absolute number revenues, FY13 will see about 15 to 20 crores from real estate revenues. FY14 will see roughly around 150 to 175 crores in revenue. And FY15 will see around 200 to 250 crores in terms of real estate revenues. This is over and above our engineering revenues. I'm just talking about real estate revenues from just these projects that we have currently ongoing.
The talk about a tie-up for the Bandra project has been on for a while. What's limiting the joint venture agreement? Is it because of valuation, or are there other factors here?
Well, of course, valuation is the biggest factor. Apart from the valuation, the project is a slum rehabilitation project, and therefore, there aren't too many developers in Bombay who have skill set required for a slum development project. So what we are also contemplating, whether the joint developer that we tie up with must have the skill set required for a slum rehabilitation project. So we are quite selective in terms of whom we choose to go forward, and of course the valuation. These are two factors because of which it hasn't been done so far. But hopefully, I'm hoping that in the next 3 to 4 months we should see the joint development agreement to be closed.
Okay, all right, Vikas. We leave it at that. Thank you so much. All the very best. Let's move on. Let's talk about